Hello and welcome. I'm going to be starting a new game today, playing as Count Herbert the Fourth of Vermandois here in the 1066 start date. I am playing with default settings, Iron Man enabled, all the DLC, and no mods. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. This guy is, I believe, the last landed Carling in the 1066 date, despite controlling the bulk of mainland Europe here in the 867. They're pretty much all gone by 1066, so we're going to try to restore a Carling onto the throne, the HRE or something like that, one of these empire titles. I'm gonna have a look at the dynasty here. So like we're the house head of Carling. There is obviously some other branches around. Looks like there is a duke, pretty much right next door to us here, and then in Luxembourg as well. And then this guy who is in my court as a steward. All these other branches are dead, though. So the Carlings aren't doing very well. I'm going to have a look at the dynasty tree and try to understand where we are exactly. So we are the descendants of Pepin, this guy here. He is Count of Vermandois in 867. So, you know, we're just like a son of a son of a son of a son of a son. And he's one of the, like, distant Carlings from the branch that is in control in the 867 start dates. That would be Ludwig, Louis, these nephews over here, and then Charles the Bald, whose line has all gone extinct, apparently. Every one of these Carlings is gone now. So it's just our little branch here. I believe it says that there's 6 living members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be my brothers. This is a like second cousin, I guess. And then I have a couple of kids as well. Yeah, these are only 6 living members. So we'll try to rebuild our house up to its former glory here. I'm going to be working short term on probably becoming like Duke of Valois, I think this is called. Trying to grab this land in the immediate area. Maybe we can get Champagne as well. We'll see what we can do. We got a lot of small counts in the area, but we're starting with a pretty bare bones start here. We have Pilgrim's Quarters, a little bit of plague resistance, nothing else built. We have 1 vassal, this fellow here, Mayor Gargamel. He's an okay chancellor, but not very good. We'll probably try to replace him. So this guy's actually in our dynasty. Maybe we'll land him eventually. But at least he's a decent steward for us right now. So we have someone decent on our council here. Let's sway our bishop. And let's have a look at our character here. So he's intentionally, I believe, got 4 traits, not 3. So he is kind of a real person. He's lustful, arrogant, temperate, and cynical. We have a learning education, 2-star learning education. Let's see what he's been up to. So he's going down the scholar tree, which is super cool with me. I'm going to continue doing that, and I'm also going to go and get Know Thyself. So we're going to spend some time in this tree. Maybe all of our time in this tree. We'll see. Character's 34, not too old. The stats are okay. Our wife is Alex Adele, and she's got a lot of intrigue, but not much else. She's kind of evil. We're both cynical, so we get along a little bit. She is the daughter of this fellow here. We don't have alliance by default, so let's go ahead and get alliance with him. We have other places that we can expand to immediately, so I'm not too worried about that. By the time this guy passes away and passes his land to probably my brother-in-law, the alliance will be broken. We can start to expand there if we need to as well. We got pikemen by default here, which is fine. Probably not going to build any military right away. We'll see. We're starting from just 1 county here, so we'll take expansions where we can get them, but I'm not going to push it too far here. Our daughter is actually arbitrary, honest, and greedy at 4, so this is intentional, obviously. I'm not sure who this person is or why she has these traits, but the game is obviously setting her up to be kind of a treacherous ravener, it says. And then our son just starts with diligent. So this is probably going to be the kid that we're playing here. Our wife's younger than us. She's 26, so we could still have a lot more kids. It's not going to matter as long as we only have the one county, since that's all that we can pass on. I'll just put her in as wet nurse, even though she's not super good at it, and I think I'll choose my bishop as the physician as well. Just to save money a little bit here, I would like to build... we're in forested land here, actually. We'll probably get forestry, and maybe get the forest forts. And then eventually I might switch this into militia camps, because this forested area is actually good for archers. Your forest forts give archer damage, and then if we go and build the militia camps as well, we'll get more archer damage. So I might switch to archers here. I am going to have a look. So this is the one random cousin in my court. Looks like she's the only single woman in my court. I have a couple of brothers that we can get married. I might use one of them to try to find a good spy master. So this is the sister of the Duke of Provence. She's got really good intrigue. I wasn't intending on getting an alliance, but the fact that this is available I think is probably worthwhile. She's Occitan, so we have a decent amount of cultural acceptance there. And she's cynical, so she'll get along with us a little bit. Let's go ahead and do that. Apparently she was married already and has a couple kids. Yeah, she's probably not going to inherit this land, which is okay. So we'll get this alliance, we'll get a spy master out of that. We need a marshal and we need a chancellor here, kind of. Who do we have as a guest? Looks like just this lady here. You can generally find a marshal kind of easily, so if we can get our cousin here married to a decent chancellor, I think I'd rather have that. Okay, so she's got some options for us. Probably going to have to be lowborn. Let's see if we can't find someone French. Okay, these guys have 16. He's in a house, but he's quite a bit older, so I think I'll just go with Lothair here. And their kids will be Carlings as well, so they might help us kind of repopulate our house a little bit. I'm tempted to maybe recruit her. How expensive are you? 20? Okay, let's do it. Blanche. And then hopefully she can get us a good marshal. She can. A good French marshal as well. Okay, so let's grab this guy, Thierry. Perfect. So we got a nice council coming in. Our knights might be kind of weak, but I don't think I'll go to war immediately here. This guy's actually got the duchy title, so I'm pretty sure all these vassals are going to get given to him. He's my brother-in-law, apparently. How is that? I am not sure. Did I have a previous wife? Huh, I don't know. I don't know how this guy's my brother-in-law. Can't figure this out. Whatever. He's going to get given these as vassals, so we might have to go here first. I'm not going to work on a claim just yet. Is there anything else I need to do before I unpause here? I don't think so. I like playing these really bare bones starts, the one county starts. I like building my way up to emperor rather than just playing as an emperor. I find I get bored kind of quick. But eventually what we're going to be trying to do is restoring or becoming Holy Roman Emperor or Emperor of France or something like that. Trying to rebuild the Carling control over mainland Europe here. Anyways, let's just unpause and get started here. Okay, so we got some better council members now. I'm going to put him here. He might recruit some people for us. We got an alliance out of that too. So now we're allied. This is our father-in-law. And then this guy's sister is married to our brother. And she's serving us as spy master, which she's really good at. Got a couple of random kids in my court. Not sure who this is. Maybe I'll just let my bishop raise them. And I might come in here and stop my chancellor and stop my steward from serving as knights. I don't really have anyone else to do it right now. I don't want them to die, though. I could get my other brother married as well. Sure. I mean, I guess. This is the elder daughter. They have one son. If he dies, then she is going to inherit the land. Oh, she just got married. Sundgau? Sarant? Not sure who this is. This guy also has one. Oh, he's just a baron. Okay. I don't really particularly care. Let's see if we actually can't just find someone who is maybe going to have a trait. The transcriber? Sure. You know what? Whatever. She might be good at something. Maybe if she has a kid, she'll become a better wet nurse. Whatever. I assume she's good at that new role, Court Chronicler. Seems like what she's meant to do. I'm not sure. She has to be from some type of event. She's got so much weird stuff here. Bounteous Loins they have unlocked. So who is actually the head here? I assume it's that one duke here. Yeah, this really old guy. Duke Gottfried the Bearded in House Weigreich. Weigrich? I don't know, whatever. It's part of our dynasty. He's got 800 troops. We've got 300, so it's weird that he's so weak. Whatever. Hopefully we can wrestle that away from him. He's not going down the worst tree, though. I honestly don't mind kin at all. Sometimes if I'm just playing like normally, I'll usually go down blood first, and then sometimes the second one I'll go down as kin. I like graceful aging. By the time you get down here, it's pretty good. Fewer complications during pregnancy, better education, you know, a little bit of fertility, whatever. It's got some nice benefits here. House Paragon accolade can give you some renown, potentially. But yeah, you can just get skills over time with this, and you never lose prowess. And this is on everyone in your dynasty, not just your character. So your family members end up becoming pretty good knights for their entire life. I may try my hand at seducing my wife here to have some more kids, just to give us more options. She is paranoid, though, so she might not be super into it. Okay. Pretty pitiful little war against our liege there. So maybe I will start to go for this, actually. Just get a claim. We can slowly work on it. Petition liege. Do I need to do that? Probably not. Should we go and visit him? Our character is arrogant. King Philippe of France. Shy, stubborn, and greedy. As long as I give him gold, he'll probably be happy, but it does cause you stress to go and do this when you're arrogant, so maybe I'll just hold off on that. Let's invite knights, just to see who we get. Paying the prestige for it is not a big deal, but the gold to actually recruit them might be... Oh, you're very evil, and you're wheezing, but a decent amount of prowess. So he's recruited this guy. He's got 9. It's not bad. Yeah, we just need anyone right now. I don't really feel like recruiting this guy. How much is he anyways? Probably like 60 or 70. We've had another son. He's 55. Okay. We'll see who else comes into court before we recruit anyone. We're only making 1 gold per month right now. I'd much rather spend my early gold making a building that's going to increase our income. Or maybe even going on a pilgrimage. Get your level of devotion up, which is going to make the Pope like us more, and therefore we can start getting more and more money off of him. Oh, Okay, so it looks like William the Conqueror has won his war. He's still fighting off Norway, though. It looks like Normandy is gone from France, which is usually the most likely outcome. This guy doesn't look like so much trouble. He's actually got a trait, too. 19 prowess. It's pretty good. And our steward has had a daughter. He's in our dynasty, so we gotta name her. How much are you guys? 115 and 120. Jeez, he's really good though, and still pretty young. I can't even afford him though. Cynical, humble, or content. These are all fine. I think I like playing with cynical the most. Our character's cynical, so he's gonna want to pass this on generally. But it's a nice little stat boost. I don't feel like the piety penalty is ever really that bad. I don't play with it very often, but I definitely don't mind it. I might actually go to war with this guy right away. We can just call our father-in-law next door in to help us. Our counselors are pretty good, so this is going to give us a lot. On the other hand, getting this is always good, because sometimes your treatments can be kind of disastrous. Yeah, let's just go down here. Our character's not that old yet. He's temperate, so he should be feeling okay. Okay, 87, so we can pay that off right away. Still got a little bit of money left over. I think I would rather just declare this war right away. I'm not going to call in the Duke of Provence. He's more pricey and further away. We should be okay with this. I assume he's just going to come and help me. There we go. Oh, we captured him. Nice. Perfect. Don't even have to siege it. Okay, so there goes our expansion. And what did we get? Okay, nice. Level 2 hamlets here. It's actually going to increase our income by quite a bit. The Duchy of Luxembourg. This guy's in our family. Catharism is right next door. I've never actually done this. I don't think this is the game. I don't think I'm strong enough. My liege is probably just going to arrest me if I don't convert. I've always been interested in actually doing this since I've played this game for so long and never actually taken the option. It would be cool if you could actually get this trait. The local leader of a heretical sect. I don't think I can do it here, though. I'm not in a position to challenge my liege. So let's see who else converts. It might be our other vassal as well. Okay, the Duke of Champagne has converted. He's right next door. This guy is converted. These are some big dukes, actually. Wow, Piedmont, down, all the way down there. Oh, we've become friends with our liege, apparently. Okay, so if I go and pay homage to him when we're friends, certainly he's not going to do something bad to me, right? I don't know. Maybe as long as I can give him a gift, since he's greedy, maybe I'll wait to do it then. But our income's going to go up as we raise the control here. Really nice building. Not sure where I'm going to immediately expand. So yeah, this guy got given all this stuff here. He's got 2k. He's also allied to this guy with 800. What's Provence looking like? 1,000. We have 500. This guy's got about 1,000. We could actually maybe expand against the Duke of Champagne here. It would be kind of close battles. I'd be more inclined to just focus on my family a little bit here. And then whenever my father-in-law passes away, we can start to grab this land here. Because this land's all in our home duchy here. This is the title that I'd like to immediately create. So we'll keep trying to expand in that direction, I think. Already planning this guy's downfall. We've got 2 counties now, so it's going to be split between our sons, but everything should be pretty easy to reunify if that actually does end up happening. Not sure why this guy's got so many weird vassals over here. It's kind of annoying. He's eating up so much land, we don't really have much room to expand. Okay, my brother had a kid. It's always good. It's just going to end up giving us more renown. We're actually not doing too bad. 2.86, 2 dukes, 2 counts, 4 counts by marriage. It's pretty good for only 24 members. I'm just going to finish off Scholar before I do anything else here. So I don't think there's any funeral potential here. I would like to do a university visit. Our education is only 2-star here. It might be kind of expensive though. I'd also like to do a pilgrimage. We're quite close by here to, what's the name of the Cologne and Canterbury both. What's the cost here? 40. That's actually not too expensive. We can probably get a decent amount of piety. Maybe get our level of devotion up by 1. Temperate and gregarious. I would like for him to have both, honestly. I'm not sure what the chance is if I switch to gregarious here and I can try to train him in temperate myself. I'm tempted to do that. I'm not sure what the chance is though. Okay, let's just go for it. Temperate 54. Okay, that's not bad. That's my boy. Okay, nice. He's pretty good. 4 pretty solid traits, honestly. Definitely happy to get gregarious as a bonus, as opposed to just taking temperate there. So we got our virtuous trait. Makes up for any reduced piety from being cynical. And yeah, you should have pretty good diplomacy and actually pretty decent stewardship as well. Hopefully he gets a decent education. I might kind of write this character off and not try to increase his education and then just focus on my son. Our second son has gotten bossy as a trait. I would rather him be stewardship, I think. Not intending to play him, but in the off chance that we are, then I'll just make him stewardship. I'd rather play that than martial. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to create a duchy title on this character. It's just going to depend on what happens. Kind of out of our control here. We are actually way above our expected level of legitimacy right now, so we can create this duchy title pretty cheap, I think. Or not cheap, easily. What am I doing here? Oh, I only need 3. There you go. Yeah, I only need 3. I have 2. We're almost there. It's 7 counties. You used to need 4, now you just need 3. Depends on your legitimacy, though. Let's keep an eye on our father-in-law here. 51. He's still in fine health, but I assume that's going to be reduced soon. He doesn't have any sort of health benefits. Our brother-in-law here. He's got a baby on the way. Always work on a claim here. Our income is going up and up. 50 control already. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is end up going on a pilgrimage. I think it's actually going to be the best thing. It's going to cost a little bit of money, but it should pay dividends in that the Pope is going to be more likely to give us some money after. Do I need to drop the stress, actually? 70. Okay, yeah, I should probably do that then. If not, I can just go for zealotry. So we're passing by Aachen here. Do I up this? No, it's too expensive. Okay, let's just go then. Go visit Cologne. Oh. Oh, she's Cathar. But she's got fecund and beautiful. kind of tempted. Let's go for it. If we can have a son with those two traits, that would be pretty awesome. If not, oh well. So there's Scholar. That's +5 learning right there, plus some extra development growth. I'm going to hit Know Thyself and then make a decision on whether I want to stay here or leave. Right, already got a level of devotion up. And what happened here? Oh, she's already a criminal just because she's a deviant. I'll pardon her. She'll convert. Okay, there we go. So she's not my lover. We just had an event that made us sleep with her once, but she's not actually our lover. So if she doesn't get pregnant here in the next couple months, then she's not pregnant with our baby. We can seduce her, though. This creepy old dude wants to marry my daughter. I'm going to say no. Looks like she's not pregnant. She's rakish and lustful, so she's really likely to get pregnant. She's also beautiful. Fertility 30, fertility 50. Yeah, fertility 25. I'm kind of tempted, I'm not going to lie. Okay, this guy already likes us enough. Let's go for it. Do I trust her to do any of these jobs? Maybe not. Let's just see how this seduction goes here. I was just all high on my son here being quite good, and I'm still fine with playing him, but if I can get a kid with both these traits, that would be amazing. And we should have enough gold to pay this off as well. Down to Earth. What did you get? Until 1083. Okay, so that lasts a little bit longer, actually. 80 stress? Wow. I don't really want to do that. Oh, our physician's getting better at least. We can spend a little bit extra here just to get through our lifestyle experience faster, I suppose. Oh dear. She's gonna have a bunch of kids. She's got so much fertility. Okay, there we go. We have a lover now. Two-timing our wife. You know what? We have succumbed to temptation, but she's got some really strong traits, so it's definitely worth it. So I think I am going to continue this on in the next part, though. Waiting for our father-in-law to pass away to press a claim against him, hopefully create a duchy title to keep our land together before we die, and then eventually over time trying to become most likely King of France and then eventually an emperor of some kind, and maybe we can like restore the Carolinian borders or whatever that decision is. Thank you for watching this. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe and leave me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.